my dear well-wishers, my patrons, and my subscribers. And tonight I am going to discuss with you a very important grammatical item, that is preposition. I am not well today, but I cannot but give you a short lesson on preposition. How to use preposition appropriately. Hello viewers, you see that preposition is a part of speech. And what is preposition? Pre means before, and position means that takes place after the noun or the pronoun, before the noun or the pronoun or the noun phrase. So preposition is a word that precedes either a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase. Clear? Let us use my bilingual method. Hello. Yes, I am fine, but I have got cold, and that is why my voice has already changed. Yet I cannot but give you my ideas about preposition. So I have already discussed that preposition is a part of speech that precedes either a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase. Hello, my viewers, call your friends so that I may be encouraged and enthused to impart a good lesson on preposition. Hello, my viewers. You know that on, in, at, for, with, within, in, into, etc. All these are prepositions. All these are prepositions. But how do the prepositions work? Prepositions actually work to relate the words of the sentence with the other words to complete the meaning. To complete the meaning. For example, if I say a bird sits the branch of the tree, it has no meaning without the preposition. You will have to say the bird sits on the branch of the tree or in the branch of the tree. But if you say on the branch of the tree, the bird is visible. And if you say that the bird is sitting in the branch of the tree, the bird is invisible. Clear? যদি তুমি বলো the bird is invisible, the bird is sitting in the tree, তাহলে পাখিটাকে কিন্তু দেখা যাচ্ছে না। You cannot see the bird. আর যদি তুমি বলো the bird is sitting on the branch of the tree, তাহলে কিন্তু পাখিটাকে দেখা যাচ্ছে। সুতরাং অন আর ইনের মধ্যে একটা ডিফারেন্স আছে। There is a difference between on and in. Clear? So let us give the just definition of preposition. Preposition is a part of speech that precedes either a noun or a noun phrase or a pronoun to make a relationship between or among the other words of the sentence. Among the other words of the sentence. What is intangible? Oh, intangible, that cannot be felt by touch. That cannot be felt by touch. যাকে স্পর্শ করে অনুভব করা যায় না তাকে বলা হয় intangible. Intangible is a word which means that cannot be felt by touch. Clear? That is intangible. However, yes, you have the right to ask me, Dilip Verma, you are a wrong sentence. What is the wrong, my dear friend? What is the wrong? You may mention if there is any mistake. You have written a sentence, Mr. Verma, you are wrong. You are wrong sentence. It is an incorrect sentence, and at the same time the spelling mistake in sentence, sentence. Therefore, you have a very poor knowledge in English. You have no idea about construction in English. Don't mind. You are wrong sentence is an incorrect sentence. And you are asking me absurd questions. Do you know stenography? Not stenographer, but stenography. Stenography, not stenographer, my dear friend. Remember it. Whatever may be the fact, I have already given you the definition of preposition. Preposition is a word that takes its place before either a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase and makes a relation among the other words of the sentence to have a complete meaning. That is called preposition. Pre means before, position means place. Clear? Hello, my friends, my viewers. Please like, your comment, and your subscription is very valuable to me. I love Indian people. Where do you live? Please type. Where do you live, my friend? You have written, I love Indian people. I am from Azerbaijan. Okay, very good. Okay. So, my idea about preposition is that It is called actually appropriate preposition. A preposition can alter a meaning very effectively. I am giving you 3 or 4 examples. For example, the mango tree is to the again, Mr. Dilip Verma, you are stating that you are wrong sentence. You are completely wrong. You have no idea, ABC idea about English language. You should start from the starting point. You should begin from the beginning point. That is my request, Mr. Verma. However, it is called actually appropriate preposition. Without being appropriately used, you cannot have any meaning. For example, the mango tree is to the south of our house. To the south means it is outside the boundary wall of our house. It is outside the boundary wall of our house. Clear? The mango tree is to the south of our house. The mango tree is on the south of our house. When you say the mango tree is on the south of our house, that means it is touching the borderline outside and inside. Outside and inside. You see that the mango tree is touching both the outside of the house and inside of the house, on the south of the house. And if you say the mango tree is in the south of the house, it is sure that the mango tree is within the wall or within the boundary wall of our house. Clear? So, in, to, and in, to, and on, all these are different uses, and all these uses make the meaning of the sentence quite different. Hello, Mr. Verma. Can't you understand what I say? It makes the meaning of the sentence quite different. In the south, on the south, and to the south. Let us take another example. For example, when the action is from outside to inside, you must use into. For example, he jumped into the river to rescue the drowning boy. He jumped into the river to rescue the drowning boy. Into. Because the action of the doer is from outside to the inside. Into. He dropped some pieces of chalks into my pocket. Into my pocket. He dropped. Clear? Let us give another example. There are many pencils or pens in my pocket. In my pocket, not into. Because they are already in my pocket. So there is a difference between into and in. This is called appropriate preposition. And you may take them down in your exercise book. Although Mr. Verma differs from me, I don't know why, because he lacks the basic knowledge of English. That is why he says, you are wrong sentence. But why? Your wrong sentence is also itself a wrong sentence. And that is why I ask you, what is the wrong in it? I am discussing categorically. I am discussing categorically without any bias. For example, another example I am giving you. I have make a difference between in and into. And now I am going to show you the difference between at and in. At and in. For example, this great man was born at a village in Midnapur, in the district, born at a village in the district of Midnapur. When the place is small within the district, you must use at, and when it is a big place like the district, you must use in. Just like in Kolkata, in Mumbai, in Delhi, in Chennai, etc. Remember it. So I have given you the difference between an and at, on and at. Clear? On and in, into, etc. Another example I am going to give you, my dear friends. You know that when somebody is working somewhere, you must say in. You must say in. For example, the players are working, the players are playing football in the field. The players are playing football in the field. Clear? In the field, not on the field. Another example I am giving. The farmers are working. The farmers are working in the garden. The children are playing. The children are playing in the selfish giant's garden. In the selfish giant's garden. In the garden. Clear? Another example I am telling you. When the thing is visible or tangible, you must use of. OF. You must use of. For example, I am using this comb made of bone. Made of bone. Because bone is visible or tangible. Clear? But I am using egg shampoo. That means I am using shampoo made from egg. Made from egg, because after the preparation of the shampoo, egg is neither visible nor tangible. That is why you will have to use from. Where are you coming from? Oh, I am coming from Kolkata. Where are you coming from? Oh, I am coming from Kolkata. So, one place to another, to suggest from one place to another, you must use from. You must use from. I am from Kolkata. Clear? Again, you see, through, THROUGH, through is also a preposition. It is a unique preposition. For example, I am going through the Times of India now. Don't disturb me. I am going through the Times of India now. Don't disturb me. Clear? Going through. Going through means to read. To read. So, go through means to read. Another example. I am going through the story because the next morning my private tutor will teach me the same story. I am going through the story. Clear? Through. So I have given you on, in, into, at, of. For example, to suggest the part and parcel of a something, you must use of. For example, he has broken the leg of the chair. The leg of the chair, because the chair is inanimate object, and when it is the inanimate object, you must use of. Of. You must use of. Clear? Now, you may use of, O-double-F. For example, he has torn off. He has switched off. He has switched on, etc. Again, I am reminding you, my dear viewers, that preposition plays a vital role or key role in making a sentence. In making a sentence, without the presence of the preposition, you cannot make the sentence complete. You cannot have the complete meaning. For example, the hunter is aiming at, you see that, aim at. It is the matter of constant practice. Without constant practice, Mr. Verma, you cannot capture preposition. Clear? Without constant practice. So, aim at. The hunter is aiming at the bird sitting in the branch of the tree. Sitting in the branch of the tree. When you say the bird is sitting in the branch of the tree, that means the bird is either partially visible or not at all visible. And if you say the hunter is aiming at the bird which is sitting on the topmost twig of the branch, on the topmost twig of the branch, on, because it is clearly visible and the hunter can see where the bird sits. This is the difference. So, I have given you another preposition to aim at. Another preposition I am giving. To. For example, the poet is confined to the environment of a city for a long time. The poet is confined to the environment of a city for a long time. Confined to. Here, confined to means to be arrested to a place for a long time. For a long time, that means the poet is, or the poet has been living in the city for a long time. Clear? Hello, my viewers. If this video comes to your benefit, and if you feel that it is helpful to you, you should not hesitate to like, at least to like, to comment, to leave a comment, and to subscribe my channel and Easy Step to English Grammar. Mr. Farmer does not like my lecture. I am categorically explaining why and what. Clear? For example, the scientists have directed all their efforts to the power hidden in nature. The scientists have directed all their efforts to the power, to tame the power hidden in nature. What is the meaning of the sentence? In my bilingual method, I can say যে বৈজ্ঞানিকেরা তাদের সমস্ত প্রচেষ্টা পরিচালিত করেছে সেই দিকে যেদিকে কিভাবে প্রকৃতির মধ্যে লুকায়িত শক্তিকে তাদের বশীভূত করা যায়। And what is the translation of the sentence? The scientists have directed all their efforts to taming. Here to is preposition and taming is gerund. To is preposition and taming is gerund. Clear? Preposition plus gerund. Another example I am giving. On hearing the lecture on science and technology, on hearing the lecture on science and technology, the audience were spellbound. The audience were spellbound. On hearing the lecture, here on is preposition and hearing is gerund. And when somebody is delivering a lecture on something, it must be on something. The professor is delivering a lecture on metaphysics. The professor is delivering a lecture on metaphysics, on the subject. Hello, my viewers. Hello, my dear friends and my well-wishers. Again, I say that preposition comes to your benefit, will come to your benefit if you can grab them. Clear? For example, the poet is sitting by the side of the river to compose a poem. By the side of the river. Clear? By. Again, you can use by in another sense. He left the place by night. By night means under the cover of darkness of the night. Clear? Under the cover of darkness, under the cover of darkness of night, by night. Clear? Therefore, preposition is a very peculiar thing. Next day again, I shall share my views about preposition and how to use them in your sentences correctly, independently, elegantly, and also to express yourself, to maintain fluency, to go on with your communication skill or communication in business places, marketplaces, and wherever you go, you will have to express yourself by speaking English, and it may be the corporate English, it may be the communicative English, but not without preposition. Preposition is a must. Thanking all of you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow. And if you like my video, my lecture, you must subscribe, please. Please like, comment, and share. And then I think that my lecture is not going in vain. I am a retired teacher from a government high school, Krishnagor, Nadia, West Bengal, and India. And I think that I will not teach you incorrectly because you are the future generation, and I fervently hope that all of you will be able to communicate English fluently. Good night.